everyone, and welcome to Waking Up with Waffles. This is the series where we come out and play first thing in the morning when it's way too early and no one is up, and we play anyways and chat and start our weekends off right with a good daily dose of waffles. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. I have stories and fun stuff for you today, so I cannot wait to get into it. However, we gotta give, all the people who are showing up live a chance to show up, so we're gonna give them a second to show up before we jump into all of that. We are continuing our hunting series, and we are going to take the advice of the guy who was last here. I don't remember his name. Hopefully he comes back. Who said that the starting gun sucks because the starting gun sucks. So we're going to go find our car and do a couple missions to try and get some money for stuff that doesn't suck. So let's try and figure out. My car was right here. Where did my car go? We need to find Echo. Enter... Alright, so it does say I need to enter my car to go find Echo, but I don't see my car. And I'm pretty sure I left my car here. Let's also go to my map. Take off our exploration markers. We don't need that. Remove all of our tracking markers. We don't need those. Okay. We need ammo. Actually, I take it back. I have like $10 because I shot a badger. So let's see. I think if I go to somewhere in here is like my gear menu. And if I find the gear menu, I should be able to get my car and start this quest. Taxidermy. We don't have anything worth taxiderming. Oh, it looks like there's those trophy stands. Ah, here we go. Okay. Storage. Grandpa's rifle sucks. He said we need to buy a let's see. What did he say? It was like a 270 or something? The 783 maybe? Oh no, he was giving me a cartridge size, wasn't he? So he said a 270? Like that. Okay, so we need to be able to get that. We got an email. Don't contact my son. I think the subject says it all. Your cruel hobby devastated my wife, and I don't want to see the same thing happen to my son. He has his own life and career. He's only helping you out of pity and emotional blackmail. Don't bother him with your business or ever contact him again. Okay, so we got some strange emails going on there. Oh, it looks like we got some free ammo for coming back home, so that is good. I wasted a lot of shots on my last few adventures, so we recalled our vehicle. So where did that put vehicle? Up here. Okay. Got our car. Now we can go find Echo and make a little bit of money. So last night was Cinco de Mayo, and I totally forgot about it, but Emmy reminded me Cinco de Mayo, and she wanted to go to get like tacos or burritos or something. So we decided we were gonna go to a Mexican restaurant. And as you can imagine, going to a restaurant that serves Mexican food on Cinco de Mayo was absolutely terrible because it was just chock full of people. Because everyone had the same idea. So we went to a few of our favorite restaurants and they were all full up. And we're like, well, I don't know about that. We need something to eat, so let's find a place. So we found a place, and it was fairly empty, and we were surprised. Like, oh, this place is empty. We can eat here. Now, I guess that should have been our first warning sign that if there's a Mexican restaurant that is empty on Cinco de Mayo, probably empty for a good reason. But we ignored that and said, let's go in and let's get our food because we're both hungry. And that was the worst Mexican food I've ever had in my life. Like, there was zero seasoning. Like, I ordered the fajitas because it was vegetarian Friday, so I could only eat vegetarian stuff. So I understand that fajitas can be vegetarian. But when I say that it was just onions and bell peppers and mushrooms, that's what their fajita was. I know you say waffle, that's what's in a fajita, but no. There's also, well, cheese for one. There was no cheese. But also, there was no seasoning. Like, that zero seasoning. Like, you put, like, I'm a terrible cook, but I know you put fajita seasoning on the fajitas to make them fajitas. There's like there was zero seasoning on this. And you know, it's customary that they bring out chips and salsa. The chips, I can't fault a business for not doing homemade. Emmy tells me I'm wrong on this, so I might be wrong on this, but I understand that, like, making your own tortilla chips for your 1,000 customers for that day, that might be a lot of work. So I understand if you buy, like, bagged ones. But they chose the worst bagged chips I've ever had in my life. The salsa was okay, though. But then that brought me to the dilemma. So, at the end of the meal, we went to pay, and of course they asked the standard question of, was it all good? Did you like it? Now, you know, as a Catholic, we're not allowed to lie. And there's two lines of thinking when it comes to lying, whether or not you're just subscribed to the camp of thought of it is never okay to lie ever, or that it's okay to lie if it's not a lie, if they don't have a right to the information. So I thought about it. I was like, well, they have a right to the information, but social etiquette dictates that I say it was good, right? Like, how do you politely tell someone that your food is the worst food that I've ever had and I will not be coming back? Like, there's no nice way to say that. So it's like, do I say thanks, it was great, or do I say, oh man, it was awful, I'm not coming back, I'm sorry, but it's not your fault as the waitress, so I'm not taking it out on you? Like, I don't know what the right thing to do was. So I just said it was great, thank you, and I tipped them. And I feel bad because I'm pretty sure that counts as a lie, so, you know, I'm not supposed to lie, but it's like, I was trapped by social convention, right? I'm not trying to make excuses for sinning, but, like, there's no nice way, and it's not like it's going to help them. It's not going to do anything. Again, it was just the waitress, right? So unless it's the waitress / owner, it's not like they're going to change anything. And I understand that I was like the only white person in there besides my wife, so I'm pretty sure me saying that would just be like, oh, well, you're just racist and or don't know what you're talking about, so get out of the restaurant. So what, if any good have come from it? No. And then it's like, okay, well, do I leave a review? Because usually I review places. And as y'all know, my reviews are sometimes awful. My opinions are very awful. People hate my opinions. And so I actually started thinking about it, and that's what I want to talk about today. I was wrestling with, like, is it the Christian thing to do to leave a review if it's a bad review? Because my bad review could cause them to lose business. And that's not, oh, I'm being so egotistical, people care so much. But, I mean, if people look at reviews, and if they see low reviews or mine happens to be on top or anything like that, they might say, you know what, let's not go there because it has bad reviews. But that's just like my opinion, man, right? Like that's just how I felt, and my opinions aren't always right. So if I cause someone else's business to lose business because of my opinions, that's not necessarily a nice thing to do for someone, especially if there's a chance that they might have enjoyed the experience that I didn't enjoy, right? So I decided not to leave a review either, and I don't know what that is. It's pinging me over there, so I guess I should go over there. We'll go to the pinging. Maybe there's a bear for me to shoot. But yeah, so I don't necessarily think it's bad or wrong to leave a review. I think it's bad or wrong for me to leave a review since so many people hate my opinions. So I'm just going to leave that one as is and probably never go back to that restaurant ever again. Also on my mind today, I just kind of casually remembered that yesterday, I actually remember this yesterday, that I wrote a children's book, and it's just kind of sitting on my hard drive, and I need to find a publisher for it. And I've been playing around with AI art, and I know people hate AI art, and I'm not going to get down that whole conversation rabbit hole probably. Oh, I scared the deer away. Wait, can I hunt the deer? Is this cheating? Does this work? Will this count as hunting the deer? Come here. Come on. Got it. I am an expert hunter. Does that count as a kill? Holy cow, it counts as a kill. Oh, roadkill. Wasted. Sell it for $1. Oh, the poor thing. I'm sorry, dear. I didn't think that would work. Apparently you can run them over and you can hunt them that way. So the rifle I want is $2,500. So I just have to run over 2,000 more deer, and I can afford the rifle I want, so I can be the expert hunter that I've always been. That was terrible. Alright. Supposed to visit a hunting stand. Oh no, it says hunting range, not a hunting stand. Oh. Okay. The Bear Den range. So this is where you learn to zero, aim, hold breath. I already learned how to do all that while I was out hunting. Hit the deer target in the vital zones at the 50-meter mark. Okay, so that's 50 meters. We're zeroed in at 50 meters. So we need to hit it in the vital marks, which should be dead center. Like that.
That would be a good shot.
Zero our rifle for 150 and hit the 150 mark. That's 100. That's 150. Okay. Should be dead center again. Gonna hold our breath.
I want to keep his shooting skills sharp, but 200 meters? Way too far for a safe deer shot.
200 meters is too far away. I don't know. We shot at 1 kilometer not long ago, so, you know. Alright, so let's get a little steadier for this shot. There we go. See, we're a good shot. It's the rifle that's broken, right?
Hey, Wallace, don't forget to take care of the badgers wreaking havoc behind the lodge. Sincerely, my...
Enter the hunting stand near the badger calamity. Okay. Let's go take care of badger calamity, I guess. We need the money, so... Anyways, back on topic, I guess. So that was my thoughts as I was going through. Should I leave a review? Is it lying if I tell someone their food is bad? And I am certain now that I did the right thing, but I'm still going to take it to confession next time I go to confession that I lied. It's my fault. The other strange conversation I was having with some other Catholics was on wearing rosaries. And ironically, I'm not wearing my rosary now, but typically when I leave the house, the first thing I do is put on my rosary. I wear a rosary every day, especially when I go to work. It's my own private devotion. I wear it to remind me to pray. I wear it as a outward sign of my faith and a silent reminder to everyone that I am Catholic and I am living as Catholic, even though I'm not allowed to say anything about that. So it's a personal thing, but it's important to me. And they were talking about how it's irreverent and how bad Catholics wear their rosaries and we shouldn't do that. And it amazed me that there were such strong opinions that people would say, you're a bad Catholic if you do something that I don't like. Like, it's not a dogma of the church. It's not a requirement. The church hasn't weighed in on it. I wish the church would, and if the church came out and said, you know what, wearing rosaries is bad, I would stop doing it because I submit to the authority of the church. But as of now, there has been no ruling one other way. So to tell someone that they are a bad Catholic because they're doing something that, in your opinion, you don't like is kind of bad form. Kind of really bad form. It kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Not gonna lie, I got a little upset. Burrito's here. Welcome in. Welcome in. How are you doing today? All right. I see badger holes, but I don't see badgers. Let's grab our binoculars. Are badgers nighttime creatures? Are badgers daytime creatures? I don't remember. Badger hole. A tree, a rock. How you doing today, Burrito? There's one. Oh, those guys are hard to see. So they're about 80 meters out. Let's resight our rifle at 50 meters. He's coming. Boom! We got a badger. Look at that. I guess doing the tutorial makes us a better hunter. Oh, there's another badger coming towards us. See if we can get him. I don't think there's necessarily anything wrong with wearing a rosary. It all depends on your motives. I mean, there definitely is. There is a wrong way to wear a rosary. You are definitely right about that. There's the people who wear a rosary not because of religious reasons, but because they want to be like the gangsters you see who wear it. That would definitely be the wrong way to wear a rosary. I'm also skeptical on the idea of, excuse me, people who... Oh, I should have harvested. People who wear it as, like... I don't know if you call it... It's hard, because it's not superstitious, but it kind of is like, if I wear my rosary, nothing bad can happen to me. It's like wearing armor. And I understand, like, literally putting on the armor of God. I understand the idea of the protection, but also, it's beads. It's not magical. It's not going to stop a car from hitting you. But at the same time, praying for God's protection and other things might help you. So it's kind of a weird position where you shouldn't wear it as a superstitious it'll protect you, but rather if you're wearing it as a reminder that God is around you and protecting you, it's okay. So it's kind of a weird juxtaposition. Where'd this badger go? I need you, badger. I need your delicious badger meat. Oh. Did I hit it? Don't tell me I got it. That was just a that was just a random shot and I got it. You see how good that was? That is what you call leading someone. So I need to harvest this dude. How do I harvest him? Also, people who wear it and don't do anything else. Oh, definitely. I mean, if your intention is not to pray it, if your intention is not to, use the rosary, then you definitely shouldn't be wearing it. Harvest the badger, use the stand, or find them in the field. I don't. How do I harvest the badger? Is there something in here for harvesting? I sold the last one, that didn't count, so do I taxidermy this one? Alright, that worked. Buy the Remington 783. Okay, that is what we needed. We needed a new rifle. That is what we came for. That is what we came to get. Is the better rifle. Because I was shooting deer with this old... I don't even remember what it was. I don't remember the caliber of this, but I know that it was awful. I know that it was awful. Where is my room? Seem to be doing well with your current rifle. You did not see me yesterday. I was out hunting elk and deer, and I could not take a single one down for the life of me. This thing can kill badgers, but it is not good at anything else. And again, that's not a fault of the gun, right? Like, it's a 30-30. It's not meant for hunting elk, so it says we need to buy the 783. Now we can equip that with a better scope.
I shouldn't use this bad boy for more than 100 meters.
Let's wait till morning. And go get a deer. Reach the upper grassland. Always try to aim at vital organs. Ethical hunting. I was not doing ethical hunting before, so I'm glad it gives us that reminder because we definitely deserve said reminder. Alright, so we need to get to the grasslands, which I'm guessing is right where we were hunting before. Down there. Alright, let's go over to the hunting range, and we'll walk the rest of the way and see if we can sneak up on some deer and get us a deer. I'm actually enjoying this game a little bit more. Like I said, I'm really bad at hunting games. I don't have the patience, but we're going to do this. I'm really excited for today. Something I'm really excited to do today is there is a display going on at the library, and they are doing Chinese, traditional, like Chinese dragons and dancers and drums, and I'm really excited to get to go and do some photography of the Chinese dragons and get a little bit of the drum music. So I'm really, really excited to go do some photography with that. AI is really, I know I didn't say I was going to deep dive in this topic, but let's talk about AI and photography. There are a lot of photographers who are complaining that AI is taking their job and ruining their job, but I am loving the AI mixed with my photography, and maybe it's because, you know, my business doesn't do well, that I don't actually turn a profit on it, so maybe I'm not as invested as some of the other photographers, but the fact that I can take a photo that's close to what I want, or get the gist, like the lighting that I want, and the objects that I want, and that sort of thing, and then turn it into what I'm actually like see in my mind with AI is just amazing.
Couldn't tell the difference between a white-tailed deer and
and I got quite a few. I'll post them a little bit later for y'all to see. I've got quite a few that are awesome. Like there's one photo shoot that I did that I absolutely love. It was an impromptu random photo shoot with there was a lady out in a sunflower patch. We were happened to be walking through the sunflower patch for something or other, and she was there with her husband or boyfriend, and they were trying to do a photo shoot, and they just had like, an iPhone and a tripod, and they were getting frustrated because it wasn't working like it should. And I happened to be there, with my lenses and my camera, and so I walked up. I was like, hey, I'm a professional photographer. I can see you're trying to do this. Would you like me to help? So I did a bunch of photos. I did a freeze photo session for them because I just happened to be there. And the photos turned out so amazing with her and her kid. But the problem is, like, I want to show that work off, but also people's privacy needs to be respected, right? And I'm sure she doesn't want her photo plastered all over the internet. I'm sure she doesn't want to have her kid's face all over the internet. And while it's a great photo and one that I absolutely love, again, I don't want to violate her privacy. But if I can alter the photo slightly with AI so it's a different like face, the baby's face is different and her face is different, then I've got a photo I can show off, and it's a little bit more ethical because it's not ruining someone's privacy. So I really like what it's doing, and it's changing the field. And I know there's people who are losing their jobs over it, and that sucks, but it's also the cost of progress, right? Like, we're going to keep moving forward. I'm sure when cars were invented, some people lost their jobs. I'm sure when we invented automation, other people lost their jobs. Like, it's just, as we build technology, certain jobs will become obsolete. And from my understanding, and definitely correct me if I'm wrong, but from my understanding, those jobs lost are typically tedious jobs that most people don't want to do. So, oh, there they are. Oh, I spooked my psalm way too late. Son of a gun. I saw him way too late. Let's see where they run off to. Maybe I can catch up to them. Alright, I'm pretty sure I see them out there. Yep, there they go. Wonder how far they went. I'm into writing, and I'm worried that AI will get good enough to write books or novels. It's hard to say. I think eventually it will get that far because you can already write pretty good stuff with AI, but like you can tell that it's AI generated for some of it, and you can like run it through a thing, and it'll tell you whether or not it was AI generated. But like someone was talking about for their Dungeons and Dragons campaign, they will describe the scene. You're like, I'm walking through a dark marsh, and you smell, the smell of pickles in the air, and it's horrible. But then they'll throw it through the AI program and say, can you rewrite my description and make it a little bit more horror scene and a little bit better? And it's really cool to see what it'll do to improve that writing. So I think it's really cool for that. I just don't know that it will. It's hard to say whether it'll fully replace authors or not, because on one hand, you say a machine could never emulate the human heart, the human soul, the human passion, right? Like, it can take other people's works and make a derivative of those works, but it can't create something new. But on the other hand, we look at, every story is basically one of 7 stories, the hero's tale, the story of revenge, man versus machine, whatever one of those you want to go with. So maybe humans can't create something new because it's all derivative of those 7, 9, or 13 base stories. So I don't see why that's any different than like anything else, right? I've used it a lot, and it's really useful for a lot of things: outlining, fixing plot holes, character descriptions. I've seen a lot of people make some great characters for Dungeons and Dragons using it, so definitely it does good there. And I don't know if I should be ashamed to admit this or not, but there was a job I applied for, and I used ChatGPT because I have not gotten an interview basically since I got my degree. Like, something is obviously wrong with my resume because no one likes it. So I said, you know what? Fine. No one likes my resume. Let's throw it in ChatGPT and tell ChatGPT to make a resume for me. And I'm gonna be so happy and mad if I get the interview. I'll be happy because I really want the job, so I really want to get to the interview. But if AI can write a better resume than me and hits all the points that I was missing, I will be very upset that the computer knows my resume better than I do. All right, we see our targets. They're down there. Unfortunately, I am upwind of them, so we're gonna try and get to the lip of that hill, but we're gonna move around, so hopefully we don't spook them and try and get a shot on them. But I dabble in writing too. Someday I want to be a professional writer, so I know ChatGPT is going to be a part of that world, whether I like it or not, but I'm excited to see what it can come up with, and I'm not worried that I don't think ChatGPT can write a better story than what Emmy's writing, so I have no fear of that. And in fact, if people do start writing books fully using ChatGPT, either one, they will say, we need a new section that's for AI only books and no one will read them. Or two, people will get so sick of AI and they won't want to read, and they want to read something that's actually human. It'll turn into, like, you know how some people won't eat food that's not organic? It'll turn into that. Like, well, I only read organic books that are actually written by a human, right? There will always be that very niche thing. To your previous point, AI can only draw from what's inputted to it. Humans have the advantage of talking to people and doing experiences in real life. I mean, that's definitely true, but that's also what I like about the AI. And I know that there's the ethics around people's art being used to train AI and they didn't give permission. But when I use AI, I use my own art. I put my own photos into it. So I say, this is what I want. This is what I see. This is my photo. I want you to take the elements from this photo and change these elements. And so it's really cool that I can't add other things. It's cool that it's adding only from my picture, my artwork. So I actually really like that aspect of it. All right, did we sneak up on these deer? We did. Okay. I think we can make a 150-meter shot. Let's lay down. Let's get our bearing. Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay. That dude is the closest, and he looks pretty big and has some horns. He's 125 meters away, give or take. He's showing me his vitals. That is the one. Oh no, he moved. All right. They must all smell me. That was probably a bad shot. I took that one too fast. I don't think that was a fatal shot. I should have... He saw me. He was spooked. I didn't want him to run. I should have taken a few more seconds on that shot, because I'm pretty sure that was a bad shot. We'll go check the blood stain, but I don't think that hit anything vital. Alright. Should be right up here somewhere. There it is. Pink, medium amount of blood, air bubbles? Okay. Maybe that will kill it. Maybe that was a good shot. There's air bubbles in it, which means I hit a lung, so... I think I might have got it. There's a deer not far away there. I want to get the one that we got, though. Where's... Let's grab this while we're here. The two biggest problems with AI I've seen so far is it's biased and it will sometimes make things up, like it'll generate false scientific articles as sources. I mean, that's definitely the problem with just scraping the internet for all the information, right? It can't necessarily discern. It's taking everything and compiling it because that's what you're asking for. And so it can't discern what's real or not. It can only put the information out there. So with as much fake news that's out there, as much biased media that's out there, with all of that, it's not a surprise that the articles it generates are also going to be biased, wrong, and full of false information, right? Because that's what's on the internet. It's only going to get worse. The more and more fake news we have, the more and more fake articles we have, all of that, we're going to get more and more bad AI articles. And unfortunately, every AI article that you write that has false information is also going to then be generating more false articles. So it's a never-ending loop. All right. Let's take a look at this shot. So... bullet went in, we hit, missed the rib, went through a rib, we broke their rib, went through the lung, missed the heart, but I hit their lungs pretty good. It looks like the bullet stopped in their lungs, so, yeah. We got a deer. We did it. We killed our first deer. We can do restaurant orders via email chat. Okay. Who's yelling? I hear something's yelling at us. I know there was a herd of deer up there. I know I killed one already, so I'll probably spook them if I go up after another one, but oh, they're right there. $200 away. Somehow they're upwind of me again. Dudes are just about 200 meters away. Let's see if we can get one. Ooh. Oh, that was a good shot. We got him. He was walking slow after I hit him. That means that was a good hit. I lost a lot of velocity because I was double the recommended distance away, but I think I hit a vital pretty good there, so... let's see here. You will not have gotten very far away. Where's your blood? Ah, blood trail. Here we go. Oh, that's urine, so got a little scared. Animal expires quickly and must be nearby. Got a blood trail right here. See, it was bleeding as it was walking with air bubbles. So it probably made it just a little bit into here and passed. So, oh, there's some more blood. There it is. Look at that. We got ourselves another deer. Well, died trying to get over a log. Went through both lungs again. All right. We're doing super good today. That's 2 deers. That's the most we've ever done. Accept the new restaurant order from your grandfather's computer in the lodge. Someone wants pheasant. Okay. I'm pretty sure this is the wrong rifle for hunting pheasants, but who am I to say no to someone who wants a pheasant, I guess. Let's go find us pheasants. Honestly, my biggest problem I run into when I do AI recently is, as we talked about, it scrapes everything, right? It takes all the pictures on the internet and tries to conform it to what you want. So there's a lot of really low quality stuff because of places like DeviantArt where 7 and 8 year olds post their refrigerator artwork, which I'm not dissing on their artwork. They're young, they're starting. You have to start somewhere. But the fact that you have a place where you can put artwork that's not great means that gets fed to the AI, which means you can get crayon and terrible artwork on your AI too. But there's also a lot of adult images, and it's really frustrating trying to fine tune the AI algorithm to say, when you generate me an image, I want all the people in the image to be wearing clothes, and I want them to all be in normal everyday positions. Stop making these really weird adult images. Like, we went to a Renaissance fair and there was a lady who was I don't even know what her official title is, but she was like an archer. She was an entertainer, a performer, and her performance was she would ride on a horseback and fire arrows and hit targets like a horseback archer. It was really cool. And I got some great pictures of her doing her routine. And so I threw them in the thing and I was trying to get some, touch up a couple of the photos and make them good. And it kept making the horse have extra body parts and things. And it's like, one, why the horse? And two, why in general? Like, I want to touch this up a little bit, fix some of the coloring and, fix the bow and a little bit of the motion blur. I want to fix those things. I don't want you to add weird suggestive poses and body parts to the horse. Why would I want that, AI? But apparently there is art out there of such things, so the AI is like, oh, this must be what you're looking for. It's not good at rendering hands. It is not good at hands. No, you are absolutely right. That hands and eyes are still awful. I still get, when I run things through, I usually get like extra hands in videos. Like, oh, look, a fox. Oh, they're moving too fast. I wouldn't be able to get those. That is definitely a problem. Extra hands, extra legs. It really struggles with wings. Like, I have a bunch of photos that I really like with angel wings because I'm trying to do like angel art and things like that. So wings, for some reason, it has a really hard time saying, do the wings go in front? Do the wings go in back? And so there's a lot of photos I have where they have these beautiful angel wings, but it seems to be attached like to their armpit or to their front rather than their back. And so their arms are behind the wings, which would make them pointless. So there's definitely some things that it still struggles with. But to be fair, it's better than I could do. So can I be picky if it's doing something I can't do? It's like that scene from I Am Robot with Will Smith, where a human can write a symphony, and the robot's like, "Can you?" Well, you got me there. I wonder if those foxes will come back. I kind of wanna. I want to hunt that fox. I wonder if that's they're like their sitting grounds, sleeping grounds right there. But I don't see anything else. Oh wait, no, that's a rock. All right, let's go check out the foxes. Oh, there's Prince right there. Did the fox come right up to the hunting thing? Get us a fox. Where are your prints? Right there. Thought I saw him right there. Right there. Okay. American badge. Wait. That looks like a boot print. I didn't know badgers have feet that huge. Holy cow. Honey badger indeed. Alright, so we are over here. We saw some foxes. Let's see what we can see for foxes. Okay. There's a bed or something. Or maybe a drinking spot. Mule deer drinking spot. That's not what we wanted. We thought there were foxes over here. Oh, what's that? Blood. What's over here? I didn't hit anything. I don't think. There's blood spots all over, though. Did a bear attack something? Can other animals attack other animals in this game? I hit that one deer and it ran off, but I thought I caught it. I caught 2 deer, so I'm pretty sure I caught it. I don't see the blood trail anymore. Is the blood trail going the other way? We've got ourselves a mystery here. The blood appears to be going this way. This went from hunting sim to CSI, right? Like, look at all that blood. And there's no more this way. So maybe the blood trail's going this way? It's got air bubbles in it, so its lungs are hurt. There's one here. And it went down. Went down here. We're gonna find out what happened to this deer, I think. Is that why the foxes were over there? Do foxes eat meat? Did they smell the blood and come to find the body? I'm trying to remember the intro to Law and Order. Because Emmy's been watching a lot of Law and Order, and all I can think is the Special Victims Unit. The deer's bleeding. Dun dun. Where did the blood go? Where's your blood at, my friend? The trail stop right here? Badger nests, okay. There's a badger hole. So, where did the blood go? There's the blood. Okay. Blood, and it went up this way. And we lose it. Did it stop bleeding? It looked like a lung shot, so I don't imagine it would stop bleeding, but there's no more blood. The blood just kind of stops. Okay, well, whatever got hurt, I'm pretty sure that wasn't because of me, so... Sloth's Rage, welcome in. The blood was near the river? Yeah, so this is... If you're just joining us, this is weird. I didn't shoot this animal. So there's blood here, and it goes across the river, but the blood starts over there. I'm pretty sure the blood starts over there, and it came this way. So I'm pretty sure it was walking this way, and then we see the blood here. But then... So is this where the blood starts? So am I wrong? Does the blood start here and then go across the river? Because this looks like the initial blood, right? This is like... So it got shot here, ran here, got spooked, and then ran across the river? Could be from another animal you took? So if we go back over here, we started over here and we lost the trail too. There's the blood. And the blood went like this. It ran across the rocks. Then it went up through here. And then it cut back towards the rocks. And it went down to the water. Oh, it went into the water. That's why we lost it before. So we thought it went that way, but it went into the water. So it must have crossed? Does water... I'm guessing the blood washes away in the water, so I'm guessing we're not going to get a good... So did it run up here? Shouldn't we see some blood if it ran... If it crossed the water, there's the blood stain. We should see some more blood. Either across the river... Or maybe it didn't cross it, go into the water and then run back. But when we see blood somewhere... Blood there. Blood there. So where did it go from there? It had to have either crossed over here, and there's no more blood over here, though. I don't think it died in the water. Let's see here. This is the last blood trail I can see. So these are rocks, I think. I see something there, but is that... Maybe that's the body? I'm pretty sure this is all rocks. Yeah, this is all rocks, so it... I don't think it died in the water. These are rocks, rocks. Check over here. That's all rocks. So the blood trail should pick up on the other side, you're right, but I don't see... Unless the deer somehow was like trying to outsmart me and it like ran in the water because it thought I was like hunting it through the water. You know, I did pick up a body. Is it possible that I already salvaged this deer and the blood is still there? Does the blood from other hunts stay for a while? Is it possible I'm just picking up on one of my old trails and I already harvested the thing? Maybe I already got this one, because that blood just stopped, so maybe I already grabbed that one, but I heard there was more deer up here, so let's go grab these guys and see if we can get one more. I know we're supposed to be hunting pheasants, but there's deer up here, so we need the money. And they're not downwind of me or anything, so we might actually get the sneak up on these guys. Okay, it said about 200 meters, so as soon as I crest this hill, I should be able to see them. Alright. Probably gonna spook them. I can't see them at all through this grass. Oh, over there. Alright, so they're calm. They're hiding in those trees. I don't know if we're going to be able to get them through those trees, but we're going to crawl a little closer and see if we can get a shot. I just discovered that there's an auto move button, and that is definitely a necessity in a game like this. When we're going to crawl this slowly, we're going to set the auto crawl function. And slowly make our way up to the deer. This is what I don't have patience for in real life. I don't know how accurate this is for real hunting because I've never gone on a real hunt like this. But I'm pretty sure I would not have the patience to drag my rear end through the mud and wet and sticks to try and shoot a deer. I'm 99% confident I don't have the patience to do this. But I'll pay $60 to do it virtually. That makes a lot of sense. It's kind of like The Simpsons made fun of it where they had like virtual reality yard work. Where like, oh, I hate doing chores, but I'll buy a video game where I'll mow the lawn. Sure, that's more fun to mow the lawn in a video game. Which I know lawn mowing simulator was a whole thing, and like pressure water simulator and all that. But I think Bully had the best lawn mowing simulation that's ever been made, because Bully was a great game ahead of its time. And when you would get in trouble, you would get detention at the school, and you had to serve your detention by mowing the lawn. And it was just like the perfect amount of, this is tedious, I don't want to do it, but it's supposed to be tedious, and I don't want to do it because it's a punishment for getting caught breaking the rules. So it was like, it was the perfect punishment. I think they did so well on that game. I loved Bully, and there's been rumors about Bully 2 forever and ever and ever. I don't think we're ever going to get Bully 2, but I really, really hope that we get Bully 2, because I loved Bully far more than I ever loved any Grand Theft Auto. I dare say I liked it more than Red Dead Redemption. I know that's a That is a bold claim, but it was really good. All right. I think we have snuck up sufficiently on these deer, or they heard me a half an hour ago and I've been crawling for nothing, so... Oh, we found a pheasant spot. Okay. Well, that's good. We need pheasants too, so... Alright, let's see if I can get up on my knees. No deer there. Oh, there's a pheasant. We're supposed to get a pheasant. Where'd the deer go? Hmm. There's the deer. Oh, there's the deer. Okay. Alright, they're not aware of me. We need to get closer. I think 250, 300 meters is probably too far away to get this deer shot. But if I can get... I killed one at 200 meters, so if I can get within 200 meters, I think I can make a kill shot with this rifle. So we're gonna see if we can crawl closer and not spook them and see what we can get here. Once again, riveting gameplay, right? My hands aren't even on the controller. We're just gonna set it to crawl and slowly crawl towards the deer. Man, I can't wait for Diablo 4 to come out. I want action. I want to kill thousands of demons. I don't want to slowly crawl towards a deer. Alright, once we get on the other side of this, we should be close enough. Let's get through the brush. What time is it even? Almost 8. Alright, deer. Prepare yourself. I am crawling towards you very slowly. And as soon as I get through these bushes, I should be able to see you. And then it's all over for you. You're 200 meters away. Okay, we're close. We're very close. We just need to be able to get to a place where we have a clear shot now. Alright, this should do. There they are. That's the one we want. Alright. You're at 200 meters away. Let's try and get that heart shot. That was not a heart shot, but that was probably a good lung shot, so I don't think he's going to make it very far. Should have probably crawled a little bit closer, but I got a perk like a ghost for scaring that pheasant. I'm pretty sure the game's making fun of me, but thanks, game. Alright, let's see if we can find his blood. Should be up here somewhere, right? Oh, I see blood. Alright. Right here. Small amount of blood and clear. Animal survived. No way. What capture card am I using? So for this game, I am not using a capture card. I am streaming my PS5 to my PC and then streaming using the NVIDIA Shadow Play, just capturing like my desktop and streaming that way. So, but when I stream Switch, I literally got like a mirror box, an HD video capture mirror box. It was like $30. It's the cheapest, worst capture card you can get, and it works near perfectly. I say it was $30. It was cheap. It works. The only thing it doesn't do well is it doesn't capture sound very good. I can't play my sound half the time through that. So that is my only complaint with the mirror box. But for the PS5, I don't even use a capture card. I just stream it, which is why occasionally the quality isn't like 100% the best quality you've ever seen, because like it's streaming it through the internet to my PC, which is then streaming through the internet, so it uses a lot of internet to do all this, but it works pretty flawlessly. It looks pretty awesome. It helps that we have fiber optics in our area, so we have 1 gigabit fiber optics for $30, which is excellent. Like remote play, yeah, that's exactly what we're using. The PS5 remote play on my PC and then capturing it using either OBS or Twitch. I happen to use Twitch Studio because I like it more than OBS, but I know that I am in the minority opinion on that. I know most people like OBS a whole lot more than they like Twitch Studio. The remote play is the best feature of the PS5. Like, I'm going to get Diablo 4 when it comes out because I love Diablo. And I was debating, do I get it on PC or do I get it on PS5? And here's the thing. If I get it on PC, I can only play it on my PC. If I get it on the PS5, I can play it on my PC, on the PS5. I could even fire up remote play on my phone and stream it directly to my phone and play. Now, will it be the best in the world? Definitely not, but still, it's pretty excellent. All right, those guys are unaware. They're about 200 meters away. We're going to try this again. Oh! No. Oh, well, I hit that one. Shoot, that was terrible hunting right there. That was absolutely abysmal hunting. I can't believe I missed. Yeah, that was a bad shot. I was way too high on that one. And then the follow-up shots were just panicked, quick shots. They're not even worth chasing. I know I didn't hit anything good there. Pretty sure that's its blood right there. I guess I should go check its blood and see, but I'm pretty sure I hit it in its rump. I'm pretty sure a butt shot is not a fatal shot for a deer. Again, I'm no expert hunter, but I'm pretty sure shooting a deer in the butt is not a fatal blow. Let's see if we can even find the blood. I'm gonna get my hunting license revoked. This is their sleeping area. Eating area. Oh, well shoot, we did find some blood. Medium amount of air bubbles. Oh, wait, this is the blood from the other one, I think. This is the wrong direction. I think this is my other hunt again. I think I'm gonna This can't be the other one I shot. I'm pretty sure this is leading to the deer I caught like 2 deer ago, because this is the wrong direction. So that's my other deer that we caught down here. And we picked this one up, and then there were deer over in the water. There's not deer, but there's foxes. See if we can bag a fox. 250 meters away. Oh, those guys are really, really hard to see. 250. I can't zero in at 250. I only have 200 or 300. All right, so if we zero in at 200 meters and they're 300 meters or 250 meters away, it means that we need to aim a little bit higher. Come on. Oh, we got it. We bagged that fox. Took a second shot, but it's not bad for having to deal with a bad scope. We're going to buy a new scope, I think. I'm afraid we shot it in the face, though, so that might not be a trophy shot right there. I might have blown the poor thing's face off. I'm pretty sure you're also not supposed to headshot the animals when you're hunting. Pretty sure that's unethical too. Nope, that is not a headshot. I just blew the poor thing up, absolutely. Poor thing. Yeah, I just blew the poor deer up. Apparently flesh shot and maybe liver? Belly? But you can see the energy is way too high when I hit it, so this rifle is way too high powered for it. So we got a fox, but we didn't get a fox the right way. We accidentally exploded the fox, so we should not be hunting fox with this rifle. We know this now. Is that something? Sometimes it's hard to tell when they're far away if you're looking at like a glowing place for them or the back of something. Their camouflage works really well. That's probably a tree right there. Probably. Poor fox. I'm going to have to feel sorry about that all day. I know it's a virtual fox and it's not real, but I exploded the poor thing with too high powered of a rifle. Alright, what do we got? Probably going to happen to the pheasant, too. I know I'm supposed to hunt a pheasant, but I'm pretty sure if I shoot a pheasant with this gun, I'll explode the pheasant, too. Pretty sure you're supposed to use, like, bird shot or something for pheasant, not a 243. Oh, speaking of pheasant, I just scared one. Where did it fly off to? There's the pheasants. I don't know if they'll accept exploded pheasant for their pheasant stew that they want, but we're here. We've got the gun. I guess we're going to shoot a pheasant. Get him out of the bushes. Pheasants don't fly very far. Know y'all are down here somewhere. Saw you float down here. There he is. Okay. Quest complete. We caught a pheasant. we exploded the pheasant. By hunting male or female animals, you can change the number of animals of the population. Interesting. That's a cool mechanic. So you can kind of like... I don't know what the word is. You can... Is it just conservation? Like you can change the ratio so you can make more or less of certain animals, or you can make them breed with certain ones? Can selectively make your own little hunting zone? That's kind of a cool feature. Alright, we're along the water. Doesn't look like there's anything along the water. Should go hunt that bear. We saw a bear not terribly long ago. Should go hunt down the bear and see what we can get. Actually, don't know if this rifle's powerful enough for a bear. It's too powerful for a pheasant, but that doesn't mean that it's too powerful for a bear. Alright. There's a bridge. We were near this bridge earlier. There was a flock of deer near this bridge, and there's a hunting point right there. So that's gotta mean that there's something around, right? Like, the hunting stands usually are facing area where there are animals. There they are. Alright, you're 200 meters away. I don't think that was a killing blow either. I think I hit it in the neck. I really need to take more time and line up my shots. I keep going into Call of Duty mode, because Call of Duty, if it's close enough, it's close enough. This game is not like Call of Duty. There is no if it's close enough, it's close enough. If you don't hit a vital, they're not going to go down. I'm a much better sniper in Call of Duty. But let's go see. Am I hunting with the 243? I'm pretty sure, yeah, it's the first rifle that the tutorial tells you to buy. I'm pretty sure it's the 243. And the guy, when you buy it, says that you should only hunt at about 100 meters, and I've been shooting at 200 meters, so I know that I'm not in the right zones for this at all. Yeah, clear blood, pure... Animal survived, yeah. Did not get a good shot on that. I should have got closer and should have lined up the shot a little bit better. Just not taking my time. Again, impatience is my worst thing. COD has a better gun, but yes, this is not forgiving. Yeah, in Call of Duty I hunt with... Or, hunt. In Call of Duty, I use a 50 cal, so, you know, a little bit bigger with the 50 cal. I'm pretty sure you can't hunt deer with a 50 cal. I'm pretty sure that is illegal. Yeah, so there's one still wandering behind, but I'm guessing because it told us about the male to female ratios, we should be hunting male deer. I'm pretty sure that is what it was trying to tell me to do, so I don't ruin the ecosystem. I don't want to be an eco-terrorist. Oh look, a pheasant. I don't want to be an eco-terrorist, he says as he blows a pheasant apart for $1 with a 243. I almost hit its heart that time. Need to read up on herd management? Probably. Probably need to do that. I need a hunting sim that's halfway between an arcade and a hunting sim, because like I don't necessarily want to do herd management. I just want to run out and take down the animals. I do want it to be a little bit of a challenge, but I don't also necessarily like the crawling slow. Yeah, I have Call of the Wild, and I like Call of the Wild a lot. So I rented this game because I thought it would be really similar to that, and I've seen that it's similar in that it's the same genre, but this one is a lot more. This one feels a lot more in depth, a lot less forgiving. That you need to make your shots, you need to line up the actual like powers of the rifle, you need to do the things right. You can't just run around and blast things. So this one definitely feels a lot more on the realism side of the hunting sim genre. But as I said, I use GameFly, so I pay $20 a month and I get every single game that comes out and try them. It's just $20 a month, and it's great to try games without having to buy them. This is not Dave and Buster's drinking game, kill everything. I definitely see that. Definitely see that. See, we got a big open field here. I feel like there should be deer somewhere around here. I did hit a deer with my car earlier today, and it said that road killed it and ruined everything. So we learned we cannot hunt with our car. So we're learning very slowly how to be a good hunter through this game. Of course, important disclaimer. I understand that it's a video game. I would never hunt like this in real life, obviously. If it's real, you've got to do it ethically, correctly, use the right rifles, make sure that you're actually making kill shots. You can't just shoot a deer and let it run off. Oh, I knew there were deer around here. You can't just take pot shots at deer running. That's all terrible things you do not do in real life. But since we're in a video game, we can get away with it. See, so this must be one of their sleeping / feeding grounds over here. We spooked them off from, so let's mark it so we know where they're at. Should be something around here I can mark, right? No, maybe not. See if we can see where they ran off to. Pretty sure they ran far, far away from me, so... Yeah. Nothing up there. All right, let's go back to the home base. We've made it pretty far though. We started up there and we've wandered all the way down here. We've discovered a few things. Guessing that's like the bridge maybe somewhere. No, the bridge is there. I guess we need to figure out what those question marks are and unlock those. So we made it a very, very good distance. Let's go replenish our ammo, see how much money we made from our hunts, and see if we can buy some new gear. I kind of want that crossbow, but I know crossbow hunting is like even harder, right? You have to get even closer and be even better. And I am nowhere near that, so... Oh, we can afford another rifle. Let's see, we can get the Pro Hunter 2. Or 243 Winchester, so I've already got that. 223, 308, 300, 22 long rifle. 350, 30-06, 270, 30-30, and then 22. 16 gauge, 12 gauge, 20 gauge. Alright, so let's look at gear. What else can we get? We get better binoculars, an elk call, deer collar, sorts of that. You can get a red dot. Let's see. Ooh, we're not close to being able to afford any lens. That's a slightly better scope than what we've got. Let's buy that. Let's put the better scope on there. Sleep, we've got our vehicle. Time of year, Cheng wants to introduce some kind of crazy twist to our menu. Last year, Beijing duck. This year is our chicken recipe. A midlife crisis takes many forms. We're upgrading our General Tso's chicken with pheasant meat. You're very welcome to visit us again. I'm pretty sure they're not going to accept the pheasant meat. You need shotgun, yeah.
I forgot to take a shotgun.
I'm pretty sure I don't have a shotgun, but maybe you'll give me one now. No. So we need a shotgun if we want to do this quest. I think a 16 gauge? It's a bird, right? So I need like a 16 or a 20 gauge. 12 gauge would be overshot, so like maybe the 20 gauge. One of these. I need to save up for one of these to hunt those. So I need to be able to afford a new shotgun is now what we are going to be hunting for. However, I am at about end time for today. So I think since we just got our stuff, we got our new mission, we bought our new scope. Let's look at our new scope really quick. Let's appreciate the new scope. Much better zoom. Zeroing can go up to 1 kilometer. Excellent. Okay. Love the new scope. We will save here, and then we will continue later. I've got some errands to run today. Like I said, we're going to go do some photography today, so very happy for that. Like always, we're going to end with our prayer. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Thank you, Lord, for this blessed day. Thank you for all the gifts that you give me. Thank you for all the blessings you give me. Lord, today we ask that you be with those who are mentally ill, those who are struggling with depression, anxiety, all those sorts of worries. Lord, help to alleviate that burden and bring them closer to you. We pray for the conversion of new souls. We pray for those who are discerning you, Lord, who are just starting to try and figure out who you are, Lord. Those who are coming closer, who hear your call, help to be with them and help them to guide them to you, Lord. And finally, like always, we pray for those who have no one else to pray for themselves, those who are in purgatory, those souls who are awaiting their cleansing so they can enter your everlasting kingdom. Lord, be with those souls and help them to enter your paradise. All this we pray in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Well, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you all the lurkers. Thank you for all the new chatters. Love seeing all you. Burrito dropping by. Thanks for dropping by. Sloth, great to have you here. Thank you for all the follows, all the social media stuff. I appreciate that. I will not be streaming tomorrow as I don't stream on Sundays, but we will be back on Monday streaming. So thank you everyone for hanging out today. Have a blessed day, and we will see you again very soon.